everybody, and welcome back to Roll20 Presents Dungeons & Dragons, Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. You have yet another adorable creature. You got a dog, you got a cat, you're befriending an otter, you have a fighter. That's a pet. That's a kind of pet you can get. So you have one of those. I guess she's a warrior, technically.
I was going to say we have Cicero.
Yeah, it's nested pets. But now you've met Lulu. Lulu, the tiny golden elephant. So I guess we fade back in on the group of you in the hall of Traxagor, the otter wizard.
I definitely have like the whole like starry-eyed face when Lulu comes out of her little bed. I'm just like, oh my goodness.
So yeah, Lulu, she communicates telepathically, so she can only talk to one person at a time. And I believe that probably she would attempt to communicate with Bryn first. So Bryn, you hear like the sound of faint wind chimes, like bells hanging from the gate of some charming garden somewhere. You're pretty used to having things jump into your brain and tell you things.
I mean, she is. I think mentally that's what she's doing, but visually she's very stoic.
Yeah, and so Lulu flutters forward from the pile of blankets that she was sleeping in, and plops her the big tiny elephant butt down on a table, and she's sitting next to a scroll. Right, there's books and scrolls all over the place, and on the scroll you see letters that are highlighted. Bryn, you're sure no one else can see this. You know the source of this vision, but the letters you read the word that are highlighted, and it says blessed pachyderm on the scroll, glowing in the gold letters. And then in your mind, you hear Lulu's voice, like bells in a pleasant spring garden. You hear her say, I'm Lulu. What's your name? It's so nice to meet you.
I'm Bryn, I assume. And she sort of like gestures over at the small flying elephant that it's obviously its mouth is not moving.
Yeah, it gives a little flutter of her wings, and she's like,
she's just making sure it's not like her sword is suddenly talking to her or the mace or whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
are you talking out loud or in your head?
Bryn is just staring at.
Yeah, I think she's talking in her head. Yeah, I think she just sort of trails off the sentence like, it's nice to meet you.
There's definitely like lower tone, like me apologizing to the otter and like talking like in the background. And
I mean, I could like chat was asking like I expected Lulu's voice. It'd be very annoying. Watch. Hello there, it's me, Lulu.
Yes, do that. Please do that.
Yeah, all right. I mean, if you think you can handle it, I can pitch Lulu all the way up.
Yep. That's what we want.
All right. That's fine. So yeah, so Lulu, she says, it's a pleasure to meet you. And you're like, I assume that's you. And she like wiggles her wings. And she says,
so you're here to save Elturel?
Wow, news travels fast. I guess. I'm not sure if it's saving Elturel so much as preventing it from happening to anywhere else, but that seems like a bigger challenge. Not like saving Elturel seems like an easy challenge. She sort of trails off.
It's going to be a long and dangerous journey, and I'm so glad to be going with you.
Wait,
like,
what?
Wiggles her little wings. And you're like, what?
Well, of course, I couldn't let you go to hell all by yourself, silly.
I mean, everyone else has been perfectly willing to.
Well, that's not very nice.
I didn't say it was nice. I just said I'm surprised. Why are you coming with us? You're small and small.
Judge me by my size, do you? She says,
well, I have to go with you. Zariel and I have a long history together. I can't very well let you go and face her alone. I'm kind of an expert.
You have a history with Zariel, as in former fallen angel, powerful being.
She nods.
Lord of the underworld. You small hierophant.
Yes. I'm missing some bits and pieces of my memory, but maybe if I go back to hell, I'll recover some of them.
Who am I to stop you?
So she nods and she says,
I'm sure we're going to be best friends.
Just to be clear, I want to be abundantly clear. You can talk to everyone in the group, right? Not just me.
Of course, but you're already my favorite.
That's fine. I just it's a little crowded in here, and I wasn't looking for another telepathic exclusive relationship.
That's right. She's mine.
Like I said,
and everybody sees Lulu be like, what was that?
And Bryn's just been like this the whole time.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. So Lulu, I think she'll tell you kind of what I gotta make a note of what percentage up or down her voice was. Let's see.
Is it like this? How about up here? Maybe a little lower.
It was a little lower.
A little lower than that. How about 75? There we go. Hi.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
So so she says to you,
oh, yes. Well, when Silvira found me, it was at an abandoned portal that led here from hell. I couldn't remember anything about where I'd come from or what had happened to me, but Silvira took care of me. I think she wanted me to be her familiar, but, well, Jezebel and I never got along, so I came here and have been helping Traxagor ever since.
and she looks over at Traxagor, and Traxagor like waves with a little like otter paw. And yeah, she says,
well, what I do remember, I was with the angel Zariel when she assembled her army of hell riders to attack Avernus. Through the gate we went, tearing through devils like a song through the air. Victory was within our grasp until some of the hell riders betrayed us. They retreated through the gate and sealed it behind them. Before she was captured, Zariel told me to hide her sword so it wouldn't fall into evil hands. Someone helped me hide the sword, but I don't remember who. Well, we found a place to hide it, but I don't remember where. I escaped Avernus, but guess what? I don't remember how. Most of my memory is gone, and I can't remember why.
You have since been told that Zariel is now not such a nice person.
she nods and like a little tear, like
Clear. Do you think her getting her sword back would change that?
I don't know. I'm not
Or
an
is she
expert.
now one of those
or
people
if I
you
am an
need to
expert,
keep it
I
from?
can't remember anything I'm an expert about. But I'm sure if you take me to Avernus and I see some familiar things and have a good look around, maybe it'll trigger my memory. You know,
Nothing
like
like
when
a
you
jump
lose your
through
keys
hell.
and you have to track your...
Yeah, nothing like, going back downstairs to check the rooms that you just came from. Except in this case, we're going very far downstairs.
there's a pause, and then you hear,
Yes, drag this pitiful creature down to hell with us.
Shh.
so what's everyone doing while Bryn is like looking around and like
It looks like she's having a seizure, I think.
I think there's a moment where like we notice this, and then I probably ask Traxagor like, so, and I'm assuming he'll be like telepathic.
yeah, if you look at Traxagor, he doesn't want to interrupt, so he just like
Telepathic
he taps his little head, and then with his like otter hands he goes like making little telepathy like waves, and then he gestures between the two of them, and then he says quietly, while they're talking, why don't we have a conversation about what's to come next? Silvira sent ahead and said that you were all interested in going to hell. Did you have a hell in mind, or do any of them work?
I mean, interested is, bound, I guess, more like, we have a map.
Yeah, you want to show him the map?
Yeah, we want to go to this hell.
Okay.
Avernus. Yeah, it's got a name. It's one of them.
So you unfurl your new map, this map you have of Avernus, and he looks at it and he's like,
Avernus, whatever.
I think I can make that work. Hold on, I just
God,
need some
can you
material
imagine-
components.
Can you imagine how off track this would be if we were just like, nah, any of them, and he sent us to like Nessus or some shit, and we're just like,
Yeah. Pick a
oh,
hell,
cool.
roll a d9. So he scrambles off to go and get the material components he needs for his teleportation spell. And what is there anything else you want to do? Anything you want to ask your new friend? I think Lulu introduces herself to all of you, and basically tells you not to the same degree she told Bryn, but basically says, I think I used to be important to Zariel. I had to try to hide her sword. I don't know where that is or what happened. And then I woke up in the prime material plane and
sweet. Somewhere out there is a magic head slicing angel sword.
It slices off all the heads.
As soon as it's mentioned, and like I had to keep it out of the bad hands or something, Bryn just like very slowly like looks at Sathra and then looks back at Lulu, and it's just like, yeah, Sathra's probably one of those people who shouldn't have this sword.
Well, I think that like when Lulu talks to November, there's a lot of like, are there more of you? And like blah blah blah.
Yeah, she doesn't know. She thinks she might be the only winged furred.
Really, the only winged furred telepathic elephant?
Golden elephant, yeah.
Voice? No fucking way.
I definitely also ask for consent to pet her.
Yeah, she's into it.
Yes.
So the otter gets out a spell book with some degree of adorable effort, right? So you watch this otter try to push a spell book across the table, and the book is bigger than. Why an otter? Who knows? Maybe because he was a really old human and wanted to be a young otter.
Why are you an otter?
And he's like, flump, opens the book and he looks up. What do you mean? Why am I an otter?
I have never once met before an arcane practitioner who was a water mammal.
Well, I went to the polymorpher and they said I could be a human or an elf or a dwarf. And I said, do you have any otter options?
You can't just ask someone why they're an otter. Jesus.
I like Chad's joke. He's Harry Otter. So yeah, he gets the book open and he's looking and like, Avernus. Aha, here we go. And he looks at me and says, well, it's a good thing you're not trying to go any deeper. Avernus is, it's like the foyer of hell. So, I mean, I guess if you wanted to go deeper from there, you could, but, well, I'm ready. Is there anything I can help you with before you go? I don't have much in the way of potions or other items. I'm not really an enchanter.
I would love to have more AC, but
taken a long rest.
Can you really quick just marry me and somebody so I can have a higher AC? Thanks.
You know, if you carried a shield, you would also have a higher AC.
Yeah, but then I couldn't do this, and I twirl my cool staff.
Yeah, because that comes up so much.
When was the last time you hit somebody with that? So, yeah, I mean, like, you can take a rest. Yeah, I think that's reasonable if everybody takes a long rest.
Yeah,
it'd be nice to not start in hell missing like hit points and stuff. And,
yeah, that's a good point.
Get my lay on hands.
I wanted to look to see if we could shop at Candlecape or something, but no.
I don't think Candlekeep would have had what I wanted anyway. So
I just thought about getting some studded leather or something that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I do. Again, Candlekeep full of nerds. They wouldn't have had it.
Full of nerds. Yeah, probably wouldn't have studded leather armor.
I could.
However, if you wanted the ancient ledgers of a
if you want a book about the history of studded leather, no problem.
I'll just be animals that have higher AC.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody recovers their hit points and their magic and all of that. And yeah, and then I think you are prepared to do your travel.
No.
Is there anything, Sosrova? Is there anything you want to do before you go?
Healing potions?
I say he doesn't have any potions. Doesn't have any magic items.
Can I I was going to get them while I was at Candlekeep, and then there was an unfortunate head cutting off incident. But look, people have been telling me ever since I came on this stupid journey, like I get an opportunity to learn things. Have you got any spare spell books with some things for me? I'm like, were I to rank it, I could manage second tier of spells, not counting cantrips. Probably pretty close to bringing through the third level.
Imagine all the spells you can think of. Divide them into 9 equal parts based on how powerful you think they are. Why not 10? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Cause I don't think it says specifically like what spell books this particular nerd has, but I can.
Didn't you get like 3 spell books chock full of spells earlier?
Yeah, I already learned all the spells out of them. I still have like 250 platinum. Nothing to do with it.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna have to go. It doesn't say. It just says what spells they have prepared. So we'll just go with those. So Traxagor knows. I'll read the first 3 levels of spells. So Traxagor knows Firebolt, Light, Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Shocking Grasp, Detect Magic, Identify, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Detect Thoughts, Mirror Image, Misty Step, Counterspell, Fly, and Lightning Bolt.
All right, I'll take all of them.
Yeah. How long does that take? How long does it take for you to?
Number of hours per spell level.
Right, and you have 8 hours, right? If everybody's gonna rest, then you're gonna go.
Can't do 3rd level spells yet. I don't know if he's got any money scrolls anywhere.
Nah.
So I can learn them later. All right, fine. 2nd level spells of the list that you gave. I don't have Mirror Image or Misty Step.
Mirror Image and Misty Step are both 2nd level. So how many hours does that take?
It'll take like 4 hours.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to spend the money and copy those, he'll let you. Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, some hours later, we have our shot of the group of you standing up in the open top of the tower. You're standing on a complex and ominous looking magical diagram, right? It's basically just like a super pentagram, like made in blood, and like it's very scary looking. And you are all standing in the center of it. You, Lulu, Rhea, your cat, your dog, all your friends, everybody's in the circle. And the otter mage is getting ready to chant the spell that will send you to hell. And so as you stand together in the circle, Traxagor taps a tuning fork on the floor and incants the final syllables of the plane shift spell. And all around you, the world begins to fade, replaced with hellish imagery. So I'm gonna read you I'll read you the intro to the next bit. We're officially in chapter 2. I'll read you the intro, and then we'll do leveling up to 5. So, a hot, stinging air assaults your senses. The city street in which you stand is lined with buildings that are crumbling, if not already collapsed. The ground shudders beneath your feet. In the red, smoky sky, a 400-foot diameter sphere of darkness discharges strokes of bluish-white lightning that strike the city at irregular intervals. Perched atop a distant bluff overlooking the rest of the city is a crumbled fortress. Let's see. Yeah. So you see Lulu glance up at the black orb nervously. You hear Rhea, you hear her gloves like creak as she like holds her sword. And you look around at the city of Elturel. So I have a handout. I have a cool handout.
Bryn's like, well, we found it.
Yep, here we are.
Found it.
Let's see. I think you should be able
Job
to
done.
see. Let's see if I have just the concept art here. It's pretty badass. Okay. Yeah, there it is. So there's Elturel from a distance. You're up
That's
in
so
the
cool.
you're in the blue,
That is a sick art right there.
the blue cloud. Yeah. So there
Damn.
is where you arrive. And we will we'll level you up to 5 here. So
All right, I gotta grab my books. Hang on, I wasn't ready for this.
yeah. Cool. Yeah. So I don't know, like choice wise, I know Sosorovo, this is a big one for you because you get some 3rd level spells.
Wizard stuff.
Yeah, wizard stuff. I'll level Rhea up as well.
It's Rhea for leveling up.
So she goes up to level 5.
Wizard.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you get 6 more hit points.
Me too.
I think I get 8 more.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
And actually, yeah, let me see if she gets any special abilities at level 5. 'Cause she is a sidekick. Okay.
Hooray, upgraded proficiency bonus.
Yes, yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, Bryn will get another attack.
So will I.
That's great.
Yeah, oh yeah, you get yours too at this level. Cool.
I think so. I think it's a thing I have to take, but I just have to find it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, she gets an extra attack as well.
Sick deal.
1d8 or 5 plus.
Also,
my-
third level spells.
Nice.
Yeah, we love those.
And does
Yeah, I
this
also get third level spells.
does
Now you-
this is this the level where cantrips increase in power, or is that not for a
Yeah,
while?
sure
yet?
do.
Yes, it is.
Nice. Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, 2d10.
2d12.
So does it automatically do that?
I think so.
Depends how you put it into your.
I dragged it in, so it should.
Yeah, if it's from the compendium, it should.
Okay,
roll.
it
And we'll
did.
we'll see it when you cast it again. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just testing.
Da-da.
Extra attack. There we go.
Yep, looks like it's done it for me.
Excellent. Okay.
How many spells do I learn? I think it's 2.
Let's do warrior ability. Okay.
2 spells.
Perfect. Okay, there we go. So that's Rhea. She's level 5 now. Lulu. I actually think, let me check. I think Lulu, something, she has like an advancement track. Let
Oh
me
my
see.
gosh, cute.
Let me see.
Ah,
Wait, so she comes into hell with us and immediately levels up?
Well, I think she might, because remember she said, I might remember things.
Mm.
So she has abilities and stuff she can't remember.
Smart ass.
Oh my god, she has an ability called
Okay.
Trumpet of Sparkles.
Oh god. Why does it must exist? All right, let's see.
Okay, so she.
This is Anthars? Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Never
yes, she
remember all
does.
my
So
shit.
when she arrives, can somebody roll a d6 for me?
Somebody hear that?
yes. 5.
A 5? Okay, all right. So she suddenly like whoop,
As you come in,
as you come in, to the demon. I mean, you get a bunch of like words in your head, right? So like Bryn, as soon as you arrive, you hear,
yes, yes, the fiery winds of my home. Tremble, hell, Gargoth returns.
so you get that going in your brain. Gargoth, very, very excited to be here, right? To just be like, fuck yeah, I love hell. Sick, it's working. But you also hear, and I think probably this is like a random person that Lulu talks to. You hear a little squeak in your head, and she's like,
Oh, I just remembered something. That's interesting.
and let's say it's Sosorovo. You hear that?
Hmm?
She says,
Oh.
"Oh,
Make yourself a little bit more useful.
Yes, I'm remembering. Oh dear. The last time I saw Zariel. Oh. The Zariel I knew is gone, replaced by a devil with a halo of fire and vengeance.
Mm.
This is who I am, she said. When demons die, they cry out my name in terror. Those were Zariel's last words to me.
So, like, literally, or like exaggerating?
I don't really remember. Zariel wasn't exactly the most, subtle person.
Well, I guess we'll see at some point. I think we're supposed to kill her. I don't really. I'm not clear on what the parameters of this particular thing are.
Oh, I hope we don't have to kill her. It would be much nicer if we could redeem her. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, that's totally how we've dealt with all of our problems up till this point.
Oh, good! I'm so glad! By the way, I really like your hat. And your cat. That rhymes.
It sure does. Now, I'm just learning this spell. Yeah, let me practice it for a second. Does non-detection mean that people can't telepathically communicate with you without your... What's the spell that does that?
yeah, let me just try this spell. It's called Shut Up, Lulu."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still just choosing my second one.
Yeah, of course.
Actually,
You're like, Lulu, please wait. I'm looking at my character sheet. Stop bothering me.
Do I want Counterspell or Dispel Magic? Which of the two is more important right now?
Counterspell would take your reaction, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it overlaps a little bit with like shield, but
Mm-hmm. And then Dispel Magic can be done as a ritual.
Counterspell is one of those spells where it's a pointless waste of time until it's not, and then you use it and you're like, oh, good.
Yeah, you kind of want Counterspell when you're a higher level, when you've got like more spell slots to burn.
I feel like this is the time where I replace Fiendish Vigor with a better Eldritch Invocation.
Yeah.
I have a new one which gives me 2 attacks, but then I can replace that one with like a higher level one if I can find it.
Okay, so I think I'm going to take Call Lightning right now, and then next level I'll take Prepare Conjure Animals, because next level my Conjure Animals will actually have
So
the thing.
Could take Find Steed, but I don't think I'm going to.
Fine. Steed.
Hellish Steed.
That would be great.
So
I can take an invocation that allows me to become invisible if I don't move in the shadows.
Check out this sick map of Elturel.
Okay, I can't imagine that this is
I
actually
like this one.
branding smite. Interesting.
That's just like
Oof.
the
Just
fire
extra damage.
district.
That's sick.
Just a really big fire, and everyone just lives around the big fire. Yes, like they don't have central heating. Oh no, wait, there's
Big old
actual
fire.
districts full of lava.
Lock.
It's pretty
on that?
fire as well.
It's a cool map. I like it. I like it a lot. Whoever
Is
arted
this
this did a
Stonehold
good
Keep?
art.
What's that
Over
down
here, I
down
think.
here?
Yeah.
Hassos
Maybe go
Rovo.
to the basement and find Thrall and cut him out of the city.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's like, so yeah, there used to be a river in the middle. Now it's a gaping chasm.
Sick.
And then and then there's this is the fortress up on the hill. And Rhea, tears in her eyes, is looking around at, like, this is her city and now it's in hell, and she's like,
Yeah, that's fair.
this is terrifying. Yep.
Oh, that's sad. It's a lovely place. What are these? Bet they're like graves.
Yeah, that looks like a cemetery.
I found it. I
It's
found what
on
I'm taking
fire.
instead of
That's such a
Fiendish
weird
Vigor,
idea.
and it is Eldritch Smite.
Eldritch
Nice.
Smite. Excellent.
2 paladins. One's a naughty one. I did all my.
God, there's
Hello.
some weird paladin spells at second level.
There sure are.
Yeah, so I'm gonna because at 6th level I get a cool thing for conjured animals, and I guess I can change my spells at any time, but I think for right now I'm gonna have prepared Call Lightning.
Yeah.
Zabby.
And this-
Other than that, I just get the proficiency bonus and some extra hit points. I don't get anything else.
This map is so cool. Look, it's got the companion up at the top. The like sun
Oh,
down there.
cool.
And then like the little like hell compass rose. And all the chains holding Elturel in place.
Okay, so I get an extra attack, which is real
Pretty
sweet.
cool.
Mhm.
So I can now attack twice.
Yeah.
Now I have 25 lay on hands,
Yeah.
5 points, which is also red.
Yeah, that's great.
I think my divine sense is equal to 1 plus my charisma modifier, so that's still the same.
Hey guys, what do you think about me taking the 3rd level spell Summon Lesser Demons?
I was thinking
Yeah.
about it too.
It just shows up like on the other side of the fight. God, I'd love that. So
No,
spells.
they help us.
I do have some oath spells, some new ones. I got lesser restoration. Just good. Mostly I just have a lot more of that sweet thing that I was talking about.
Sweet, sweet
Divine Smite.
thing.
Oh, I could be a black bear now.
Bear is pretty great. Being a bear is pretty great.
I could
Yeah.
be a giant goat.
Alternatively, it becomes how do I solve all of my problems by being an animal?
Yeah.
That's how I played a druid.
Swiss
Yeah.
Army Druid. Yeah.
Mhm. I was like, this cliff face, I'm a goat now. I'm sure you
Yeah,
picture
or a-
goats climbing
or
on
a-
cliff
A
faces.
Skyrim horse.
Yeah.
Skyrim Horse.
I could be a giant. Nope. Yes, I could be a giant seahorse.
Great. Good.
I'm gonna unlearn that. I'm gonna take shield.
Hell goat.
And
Ow, ow,
I'm gonna keep command. All right, so prepared. I have Shield of Faith, which gives someone a +2 bonus. I have Shield for myself. I was like, I should really have that as a reaction spell. I have command. Seems useful. I still have Sanctuary. I was gonna keep Bless. And I'm gonna keep Cure Wounds just in case, because I feel like more healing is always good. Because I can have 5 spells prepared.
Do you get shield from your subclass?
No, my oath spells are protection from good and evil and sanctuary. So sanctuary is that one where if you don't attack or if you do attack, they have
Yes, yeah, the wisdom save.
Where do you get shield from?
Shield's on the paladin spell list.
I don't see it here.
It was on the one I had access to.
No.
This might be a Roll20 issue.
What are we doing?
Yeah, it's made generally so that people who have armor can't also cast shield.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
Maybe Shield of
shouldn't
Faith.
be on your list.
No, I do have Shield of Faith
Faith's on your
separately.
list, but
Yeah.
It was on the list that I saw.
Paladin with shield would be horrific. It would be so powerful. Yeah.
But it'd be great.
Fortunately, no. Yeah, no, it'd be real good. But I don't think you have access unless I think the Giths Sarai get it as a racial, so you could do that if you really wanted to be rascal.
If you really wanted to.
Multi-class into cleric.
Fine, I'll just see if I can pull up the actual spell list for paladins as opposed to the wrong spell list.
I took slow. I took Dispel Magic.
Nice.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Nice.
I wouldn't know who to choose between to cast haste, so instead of making that decision, I got the opposite thing.
That's a good call.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love slow. Yeah, so strength.
I
It
can take
is.
fly.
Nice. Okay, so I think
spells.
is there anything else specific about like this level up?
No, I'm
At level 5, no. Is anybody rolling for hit points, or are you all just taking?
Oh God, never.
Okay.
We did that last time. We did the math. It turned out poorly.
Yes.
Yep.
That is true. That is very true. Okay. Well, so if everybody is ready to continue, you're all leveled
yeah,
up.
no, there's one other thing as well. When Miffles hits level 5, Miffles gains the ability to transform into a
Adorable cat.
train.
A train?
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's a train that you can fly through hell.
No.
It has a cat face on the front.
Oh, I thought that was a bus. I thought it was.
This is better. And
Oh,
cooler
yes,
than
it was a bus. I got mixed up. Yeah, it's doing the mug on the cheek. You were on it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
2 spells.
I will update the I'll update the overlays for
I'm
next
trying to decide between magic circle and fly. So magic circle is awesome because it can just be like all devils within this circle. You have disadvantage for everything. Have fun.
Mhm. How wide is the circle?
10 feet diameter, 10 feet radius, so 20 feet.
I mean, that's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Doesn't it take like a minute to cast?
Does it? Yeah, you're right. It does.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never
Fuck
mind,
that.
It's terrible.
Take that spell.
You use it for summoning. You twin it up.
Yeah.
Put one down so whatever comes in can't mess with you. Not great on its own, unfortunately. Flying would be pretty sweet. Then both you and Bryn could fly, and the other 2 of us have ranged attacks. And
Summon demons. Summon demons.
I mean, summoning demons is pretty sick
I'm gonna do that one.
because devils hate demons. So
Yep.
I'm gonna do
you can
it.
tank.
I'm gonna take summon demons.
Yeah, right.
That sounds rad too.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what we're doing.
okay.
Sick.
All right, I'm set. I'm
all right.
actually good now.
Okay. So, everybody, we get this nice like Avengers kind of like pan around of like the horrible situation you've teleported into, right? And it comes back around, and Rhea, we get a shot where Rhea is talking to you, but behind her, I guess she'd be looking at it. So in her field of vision, you see that big castle over there, and so Rhea says, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's been happening since the city disappeared, but if anybody is still alive, if there's anyone to save, they're going to be up there. And she points.
To this castle?
Yeah. She nods. She says it's High Hall. It's the biggest temple and the strongest fortress in the city. It was where Thavius Krieg held court, but
It's really hot down here.
it really is.
Where did we start? Sorry, I think I missed that original point.
I don't think you know off the top of your head. You can see it. It's west of you.
The
Okay.
okay. So I mean, do we just break the chains holding the city to those weird metal towers, or I don't know exactly how we're supposed to go about saving all of this.
Don't think I can fly all the way up there, but I mean, I could try.
I mean, if anyone is in that place, then they might have an idea of what it is we face in this.
Exactly. Well said. Information, one of the most powerful weapons you could have. On a magic sword, but it's all right. Let's go to the big place.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rhea knows how to get there, right? Rhea's like, okay, we can.
I mean, she knew how to get there, but now there's a gaping hole in the city.
She says there's two bridges, Torm's Blade and Torm's Reach. The Blade is closer. Come on.
So I think it's going to be connected to the ground.
So Torm's a big deal here then, huh?
Yeah, the biggest deal.
Okay, cool.
So it's a flying city, and she thinks she knows how to get into it.
Well, no. You're on the flying city now. You're in Elturel, right? So you're just
we
looking.
landed in Elturel. Sorry,
Yeah.
based on the picture you showed us, it looked like we had landed.
No,
on
that
the
was just a
ground.
view from below. Yeah, this is the area. You're in this neighborhood, looking west towards the High Hall.
I was figuring.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So
I have one that can give us all 5 more hit points for 8 hours.
So,
it increases your hit point maximum for 8 hours.
Oh, that's cool. That's better than temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's going to lead you there, and so you set out, right? You head out into the streets of the city.
Something angels don't sweat. Bryn says as she walks.
Yeah,
I think it's rather comfortable, to be honest.
November looks extremely uncomfortable, and it's just like pulling at the neckline of her armor, and it's just like, oh, this is not where I wanted to be.
Frostbite on yourself over and over again.
I'll just do that.
So you start heading out in the street, and obviously you're moving carefully. This is a sort of peer around the corner, make sure there aren't any demon patrols or devil patrols, and run across the street and kind of moving up towards.
We metal
this
gear
bridge.
our way through. To the
and so you're heading kind of
the
north.
cardboard box just catches on fire because it's so fucking hot.
So you're heading sort of northwest from here towards Torm's Blade, which is this
northwest
bridge
from
here.
where? Sorry.
From wherever you are. Remember, you don't know where you are on the map. Only Rhea knows that. Right, Rhea's like,
okay.
I know how to get there, right, and eventually you'll get to the bridge. So as you're on your way there, you come around a corner, you peer around a corner, and you see a woman running, a human woman, and she's running, screaming away, help, bro! And she's got 2 babies, one in each arm, right? And they're not little, just born babies. They're toddlers. They could walk slowly, but she's running away from something. And so she's holding them and she's stumbling. And in her wake, almost casually pursuing her, are 3 infernal monsters with glaives and snake-like beards. The fiends are laughing darkly to each other at her attempts to escape. She stumbles, and one of the devils grins and says in infernal, looks like the chase is over, boys. Come on. And they all kind of start licking their lips and stalking towards her. And she's just screaming.
Right
None
there,
of them
devils.
And then they look up and we get the focus pull. So you're standing on the
standing
street.
alone in the street.
Yeah.
So Sorovo is doing this? She was all
stop right there,
prepared.
devils.
How long had Elturel been in hell at this point? Sorry.
It's been in hell a while.
And they're still living toddlers?
Yeah. So
I would've
Sorovo,
figured
so
they
you're
would've died
stop right there,
first.
devils. And they look up and snarl And one of them says, do they speak common? Can they speak common to you? No, but they have infernal telepathy. Okay, so in your mind,
Gross.
you hear one of them say, "This one's ours. Crawl back into whatever hole you came out of." And the woman looks at you, and her 2 kids are crying, and she's just like, "Help me, please."
Yep. If we could just stand right there, all next to each other, and slow.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna cast slow on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll start the fight off right with the big debuff. Yeah, we debuff on all the targets.
So I think you made yourself obvious to them. So I'm gonna drag.
Everyone else can sneak up on them. Get.
I'm gonna basically just I'll make a copy of all the tokens and put it on the map because I don't have like a battle map for this encounter. So I will
random dudes.
Yeah, I'll just set you. Hold on, I gotta have tokens for literally everyone. It's like 17 of you. And then Rhea.
I wonder if the elephant can like shoot lasers and stuff. That'd be sick.
Where was the last time that we used Rhea as a token? It was Ventempor Villa.
Maybe, yeah.
I think that was the last time we saw her. Let's see.
We used her in Candlekeep in that garden fight.
True, I already archived that fight though. Under the villa? Where are you, Rhea? Come here, you. There she is. All right, so I'll jump back to the Elturel map, and I'll put everybody down at the bottom once I've got you. So bottom, you'll see them in the bottom left corner. 1 second, and then we'll be able to click do initiative tokens and all that. Okay, there you go. Everybody's down in the bottom there.
That's not left.
That's
Sorry,
not
yes,
where
no,
I
I moved.
was.
Sorry, I moved it over. Okay, so now initiative order. There's so many pages up here. Okay, there's Lulu. Good job. More like Tulu.
Wow.
And then Rhea
Ooh,
goes
it's
to
more
Sam.
like
Single digit initiative.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
All right.
great.
So Zorovo, you begin casting your spell. Rhea sees you step out and is like, draws her sword, and charges towards them. Let's say how far away are they from you? So Zorovo, let's go.
They are within 120 feet, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to cast this.
Okay, they're 100 feet away. So it's them, and then 50 feet, and the downed lady, and then another 50 feet, and you. So Rhea comes out, and in slow motion. Oh yeah, I have to roll for the devils too. In slow motion, basically, she draws her sword, and she's just like, "For Elturel!" and like runs out to like charge them, right? Because she's just like, "Ah, glory!" and just like runs towards them. So let me grab
Why?
these beardos here, and then we'll go from there.
Frickin' goddamn.
Right.
Frickin'.
She's a
We're
problem.
doing it, everyone.
Okay. We're going to save this city 3 demons at a time. Okay.
Mhm.
So let me add them to the order. Oh, good. They get to go just before Sosorobo. Okay. All right. So Rhea, she's going to use her movement. She draws and she's like, charge! It like runs out of the alley, runs towards them. She gets 60 feet. So she's still 40 feet away from them.
Cool.
Okay, but she's in front of the lady now.
Yes. Yeah. She's between the demons and the lady.
So when the lady turns into another demon, it'll stab her in the back. Devil. Damn it.
Yeah,
Every
devil.
time.
Every goddamn time. Okay, Sathra, it is your turn. You are 100 feet away from the
I'm
bad
just checking
guys.
the range on Eldritch Blast. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
All right, it's 120 feet. Sick deal. I only step out from behind cover, the like 5 feet or whatever it takes me to do that.
Yeah.
Shoot them with Eldritch Blast.
You just pick one and Eldritch Blast it.
Well, here's the question, guys. Okay, here's the question. Do I Eldritch Blast one of them, or do I just do the summon demons thing right now? Like,
I think we know what you want to do. Al.
Spell. I mean,
I don't know how long away I can do summon demons from. Oh, it's only 60 feet. Never mind.
Nah, Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast.
Zoop him. Zoop him with the zippy zap.
I Eldritch Blast the front one, whatever the front one is.
Okay, yep. Sure, go for it.
So did that roll the right damage? Oh, well, I got hit.
Has roll damage, but you hit. Yep.
24. I only did 1d10, so I'll roll another d10.
Okay.
It's
and I'll
2
try and
attacks.
add that.
Is it instead of
I
increased
think it's
damage
just
from
another.
Eldritch
I think it's
Blast?
just another d10 on it. Let me check though. Oh, it's 2 beams. You're right. It's just 2 attacks. You're totally right. So I have to actually try and hit with the second one. 15.
Both hit. Yes.
Ah, second deal. 6 damage. So 5
so
and 6.
11 total to the front.
11
guy.
total damage.
All right. So he staggers back from the Eldritch Blast. He's like, "Ah, how dare you!" And gets ready to come and fight you. So it's Miffle's turn.
Miffle's gonna stay here for now.
Okay.
Stay in my hat.
Bryn.
I mean, I can basically do what our dearest Rhea did, which is draw my weapon and move 60 feet.
So you're in charge. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
She's going to get between the children and the devils.
Okay. Fantastic. All
She's
right.
still really confused that Sosorobo did.
Yeah, right. So Robo started this fight. So
Yeah,
you
like,
run
that
up, you run up
unexpected.
with Rhea, and Rhea looks over her shoulder as she sees you charging out and like smiles, like, yes, comrades, we must battle these devils in the streets of Elturel. She thinks this is how you're gonna save Elturel, by just like killing every single devil in town
I could put up a wall of fire.
and then punching Satan in the face.
There's only how many? There's what, 2 of them?
3.
3.
Also,
Do
they
you
might be
honestly
resistant.
think that these boys care about fire?
Yeah,
That's kind
they're
of-
in hell. They might be like, whatever.
That's kind of what I was thinking. So we'll just charge towards them.
Okay. So you do your move.
Face in hand.
All right, November.
I'm gonna use my new spell. So I will move 30 feet forward with my movement, and then I am going to, because we're outside, right? We're in the outdoors. Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yes, technically.
I can make a cylinder 10 feet tall, and it won't like 10. There's no ceiling within 10 feet, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I call forth a storm cloud that is 60-foot radius. So it will cover anywhere from like where I am now to where the demons are. Because it's like,
yeah. So like hell clouds. I mean, what's funny is that there are buildings and stuff being struck by lightning already, but like weird, like
wait.
lightning.
Sorry. Is there already a storm?
No. The sky is clear except for the enormous black sphere. I mean, if you want to try to tap into the sphere's
Oh my god,
lightning,
yeah!
I'm
But
saying
I don't know if
it's
it
stormy
counts.
conditions when you cast the spell, then you get control over the existing storm instead of creating a new one.
there's no way because it's not a real storm. This is
Okay.
just this is like
That
hell
was-
lightning.
That
Yeah.
was my question.
Okay.
So I will cast this spell. I will like put my hand towards the sky like Thor of lightning, like crackles. The storm cloud spreads from where November is, and it says, okay, it appears, blah blah blah. And does it attack the first? When you cast a spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud and the bolt. Okay, so when I cast, it does the first time. So I don't know if the demons are all the devils.
They're devils.
Devils are all standing like right next to each other.
They're
but
not standing within 5 feet of each other. No.
okay, then the one that just got
when
hit-
these three devils, when they go to the movies, they sit with a seat in between them. Okay, so they're not going to be standing clustered all 5 feet together. All right, they're not that
Okay.
kind of demon.
wow, I rolled
They're
really
devils.
poorly on the 3d10, but the one that just got hit by an Eldritch Blast is also going to get hit by a bolt of lightning.
Okay, he's have to make a saving throw.
Yes, a dexterity saving throw. He takes half damage on a successful save, DC 15.
I get a 5.
Okay, so he takes 7 lightning damage because I rolled so poorly. That's 3d10, everybody.
Yep. That's the law of
3d10.
averages. Sometimes you roll 3 1s. Sometimes you roll
Okay.
3 10s.
But yeah, this storm cloud appears, and it's like only 10 feet above our heads, so it's like pretty low.
cloud cover.
And yeah, November's hair starts to like kind of do the like prickly.
Lightning.
Static
Are you, about to,
thing.
are you about to ask them what happens to a devil that gets struck by lightning?
The same
My
thing that
eyes go
happens
all
to
over.
everything else.
God,
I
it's
feel like
the-
her eyes are normally like a little
bad.
bit opaque, a little transparent, and they go full on Aurora Monroe, like
Yeah.
opaque white. It's pretty cool.
Adam,
Yeah.
did you say that was so bad? Because I disagree entirely. Like the best line in that whole
Greatest
movie.
line in all of cinema. So so the bearded devils, realizing that you're not gonna go easily, they will attack. So they run forward, glaives overhead, beards wiggling, and Bryn, you get attacked by 2 of them, and Rhea will get attacked by 1. So 2 of them jump on you because you're a PC. Obviously, you're an Aasimar too, so they're like.
What's their movement speed?
Their movement speed is 30. So I guess they have to move.
They're also slowed.
One.
I
They're
don't know
not
if that
slowed
matters.
yet. No,
Oh.
so Sorova hasn't got a chance to cast it.
Well, they would have had to. They were. If I moved up 60 feet, they were 100 feet away from us.
They have to move 40. So yeah, they run, but they don't attack because they have to move double their move to get them. Okay. All right. So there are 2 of them on you, Bryn, and 1 on Rhea, but they don't get a chance to attack yet. And now, Sorova, if you'd like to cast a spell, you're welcome to do so.
Cast Galaxy Stop. No, I cast Slow.
Okay.
Same thing.
It has been 3 seconds.
Yeah, I cast it. They need to make saves. Wisdom
It's nice
saves.
that it's within a cube in range, right?
It's also nice that it's creatures of your choice.
That's
I
what I
can
mean.
choose
Yeah,
them.
like you can poke holes in it. Okay. All right. So 3, they need to make wisdom saves or be slowed.
Yes.
What's the DC?
please. My spell save DC is now. Is that properly updated? It says 16. I'll double check it in between ones. Yeah,
Okay.
it should be 16.
Okay. All right. So they have advantage. So
Oh, I forgot. Oh well.
so the one fighting Rhea gets a 18. First one fighting Bryn, the one that got zapped, gets a 21. And the
You're gonna do
third
this.
the
You're about to do this.
third
to me.
one, the one that hasn't been hurt yet, that isn't fighting Rhea, the other one fighting Bryn, gets a 13. So you slow one of them.
Sick deal.
Okay. So what does that do? It's like
-2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions. It can use either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay.
And it can't make more than 1 melee attack during its turn.
sick. Nicely done. Okay. Cool. All right. So you slow one of them, and then you hear in your mind,
To battle! Charge!
and yeah, Lulu flapping her stupid little wings flies over your head. She's got a fly speed of 120 feet.
What?
So yeah, so she flies over towards Rhea and Bryn, and she's gonna cast the bless spell.
Oh.
All right, so she blesses Bryn, she blesses Rhea, and she blesses Sosorovo because Sosorovo started this, is so brave and needs to be blessed. Okay, all right. So she's flying above you. She's not engaged in melee, but she's flapping her little wings and she's flying up above you. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think that her she might not have her spells yet. I think that it's not the first one. She can actually only cast light. Yeah. That's right. She doesn't have that ability. They don't give me multiple character sheets. I just have to remember that. So I think instead she will charge into the fray and she'll try to smash one with her tusks. So she flies up to
How big is she? What?
tiny, she's like, or no, small, a little creature. So
Same as me then.
yeah, she flies towards the one that is fighting Bran and bashes into it. And I think she's going to attack the slowed one because she actually might have a chance of hitting that one. She gets a 10, so she does not hit it. So she's just flapping her wings and like headbutting this thing, trying to help. She's just trying her best.
You could just have done the assist action, right?
Yeah, she could have, but she's so brave. She has to fight on her own.
I think Bryn's gonna be like, Lulu, not the best use of your skills and resources.
Yeah. You hear in your mind, Bryn, you hear.
Of course, the fool.
So, yep.
Bryn was like, I did not understand what you just said. Can you repeat that to me with less voice?
Please. Yeah, he just like grumbles angrily at you. So now Rhea's gonna go. So Rhea will attack twice. Big swing. Gets an 18. It deals 11 damage to the one she's fighting, but of course these are demons, so they're devils actually. So they are less susceptible, I believe. Yeah, they are resistant. Okay. All right. Okay, and then she gets another swing. And she gets this time a 16, which is also enough to hit. Yep. And deals another 5 slashing damage. Okay, all right. So she's locked in combat with this. She moves forward, starts swinging her sword, and she's fighting that guy. Sathra, it is your turn.
I think my best move here is to run forward a little way to get within range of 90 feet. So like 20, I need to move like 25 to get there.
Yep, okay.
So now that I'm in range, I cast Hex on the fellow that was hit by me previously.
The one that Bryn is fighting? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then I Eldritch Blast again.
Yeah, get him.
So the great thing about this is if I hit, Hex will go off twice.
Yeah, you get 2
That's why they like it. Do that.
So 4.
Yep.
And then a d6 for Hex, which is 5. This is necrotic damage, Hex damage. And then 18 is a hit, I think, for 7. And then another d6 for 4, which is a total of 11 on that second one.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. This guy's getting pummeled by your blasts. Is Miffles gonna do anything?
Miffles is going to go over to the woman who's on the ground and going to try and work out if she's going to turn into another devil.
Okay.
Poke and prod and see if she's under an illusion spell of some kind.
I mean, yeah, like it at a glance, she just looks like a big crying lady with her dumb kids who's running away from some demons.
If you touch an illusion, it breaks it.
Yeah, she doesn't. She probably screams like, don't touch me. Help. And she's just like rolling around helplessly.
That's what Miffles does. Doesn't get into combat yet.
Okay.
Just trying to break an illusion.
The flying cat! No, get away from my children.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just suspicious. That
totally makes sense.
Alive.
Yeah. Bryn, it is your turn.
There are 2 right next to me.
There are. Yeah. One is pretty badly beaten, and the other one is slowed. So.
They haven't. Have they hit me yet?
They haven't had a chance to attack yet. No.
That's what I thought. They go after me. I was like, there's a lot that's happened. I'm gonna hit the one that's slowed. Oh no, wait. One that's been hit that's not.
The one that's slowed is easier to hit, I think.
Yeah, but has
They're
more
already
health.
pretty
My
easy to hit.
my lightning is gonna be a save and not to hit.
Yeah, and
so-
as Dave pointed out, their armor class is pretty low.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, when we fought them last time, we were hitting on like 14 or 15
I will
or something.
smack the one that is easier to
Your
hit.
mace. Bang.
Let's just hit it with my mace. Let's just. And you know what? I have extra
+1
attack.
mace.
You do have 2 attacks.
So if I finish him, I can hit the other one.
Do it.
Big smites.
16.
And this is against whom?
The one that is slowed.
The slowed one. Okay. All right. So yeah, you hit. Now this one hasn't been hit before, so you're starting
10
them off.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna use my extra attack on the same one. Let's do it.
Let's keep wailing on that dude.
I crit.
Ooh, there we go.
Smite.
Oh yeah,
One shot
smite
him.
that fucker.
One shot him.
Do we think how many hit points do we think they have?
Yeah, give him the
All
smite.
right,
The other
I'm
one
gonna
had at
smite.
least-
I'm gonna level 1 smite.
Okay. Smite this guy.
Come on. Level 2. Just nuke him from orbit.
Yeah, just give him the old,
Destroy him.
blaster.
God.
And
He's
does
on
he
full
take any
health.
extra damage for being like a devil or?
Yeah.
I think he
Yes.
takes-
So I should 3d8. So a
Yeah, which
total
is-
of 22 plus 14 for 36. Is that 36? Did I do my math right?
22
36
plus
damage.
14.
Yeah,
is
36 is right.
36 damage. Yes.
36 damage.
All right.
So I did 46 damage to this one.
46 total. Okay, you don't kill him, but holy, it comes close.
Holy's right, Adam.
That's
you
right.
you
Unless-
just pull out the mace, you just blast him in the head with it. And as he turns around, the mace starts to glow on the backswing. You smash him again. you have any? Yeah, are there any more extra dice?
I think so. Divine Smite's just the extra damage is 3d8 for a first level spell slot if the target is undead or fiend. Yeah.
Yes.
Just 3d8.
Yeah.
I don't know. If chat's like another d8. It's not an extra 2d8. It's an extra 1d8.
It's 1d8.
Learned at highest spell level.
Yes.
Yeah. I only did it at a level 1.
Yeah, and then any dice are doubled, so it would have been 48 total.
Yeah, so 3d8 plus a 3d8, 68.
It rolled.
Yep, it rolled it. It rolled the two piles. Yep, we're good. Okay, all right, yeah. So you smash, and everything that's happening to him is happening in slow motion, right? So
Blinding
like,
light happening,
falling backwards, smash in the head. Yeah, cool.
Feels pretty good about
all
herself.
right, November.
I will attempt to call lightning on the same damaged fellow, not the slowed one.
The other one?
Was,
okay.
Yeah, the same lightning. Same guy. Hopefully I'll roll more than 16 lightning. DC 15 dexterity save. That was better. That's much better.
All right, dex save. I get an 11.
So he takes 16 lightning damage
Awesome.
unless there's any resistance.
Big lightning flickers down from the sky and hits him. He staggers.
There's been no damage to us yet, right?
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna move forward to be probably, I guess, next to Bryn, so that she can get that extra
Bryn.
attack.
Shield in your face so they can hit you.
I don't know if I can move. I can only move 30 feet forward, and last time I moved 30 feet, so that's only 60 feet.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
I'm not quite next to you yet, so I'm not within the 5 feet that it would take for you to get the reaction yet.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you're that far away, they're probably not going to hit you.
Well, I'm not worried about that. I was just like, you can't use that yet. That's why I wanted to get within 5 feet of you. I'm not there.
You're done your turn, November?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. So the devils, while they're still able, the one that is super beat up is going to attack Brand. He only gets one attack, so he'll attack with his glaive.
It does.
Rah! So he swings his glaive at you. Gets 2 1s, so just definitely not a hit there. Swings wildly. The other one attacks with glaive. Nope, I got 7. And then attacks with the beard. Gets a 17, so just nothing. So they're bouncing off Gargoth's sick face. And then Rhea, glaive attack. 18 is enough. Yep, that hits. So she takes 11 slashing. And makes a Constitution save, which she fails. So the thing hacks into her with the glaive, and she screams and grabs her arm. There's blood dripping from the wound. So she is going to take D10 damage at the beginning of her turn due to the wound.
Ooh.
And then the beard slashes out, but misses. She defends herself from that one. Okay, all right.
The slowed one gets to make a second save.
That's right. So it's a save at the end of its turn.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. And that's wisdom.
Wisdom. Yep, DC 16.
Nope, I got a 3.
Okay, still slowed.
All right, your turn, Sosorovo.
Awesome. The unslowed one that's taken a bunch of beating, I am going to Toll the Dead.
Okay.
It needs that's another wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Okay. And which one is this? The slowed one?
The not slowed one.
Yeah, the not slowed one.
Fighting Bryn. I got a 6.
Okay. It updated my first damage. It didn't update my second.
Okay. So you need to roll
it's only 1d12.
Another D12.
That's weird.
So that's a total of 13 necrotic damage on that one.
Okay. It's dead. That one dies. So Bryn, one of the ones fighting you, the one that was hexed, Sathra, that one dies.
I forgot to re-roll my portent. I will do that after combat because I forgot.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else, Sosorovo?
No, that seems fine for now. Thank you.
All right. Lulu continues to butt heads with this thing. I'm helping.
Believe in you, Lulu.
Lulu gets a crit. Oh my God, Lulu kills the other one that you're fighting, Bryn.
Jesus Christ. It's the our XP. Come on. Don't be like this.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
We need to work out how XP works now because you just stopped being milestone.
Yeah. So she's like, you get away from her, devil! And then slams her tusks into the back of the thing's head, and it bursts and it just topples over sideways. And she shouts into your mind, Bryn.
Hey, I got one.
So Rhea, your other obnoxious friend, still tangling with the one she's fighting. She takes a D10 damage. I'm bleeding out over here. Okay, so she takes some damage, and then let's see. When does the start of each of her turn? It takes a medicine check to heal or magical healing. Okay, all right. So here we go. She's gonna take 2 swings.
Ooh, that sounds like a job for Miffle.
Here's the first one. Got a 19. Okay, so she hits for 7. And then she takes a second swing and hits for hits for another 7. Wow, if she were doing full damage, this thing would be dead.
Yeah, you need to get out of that magic sword of Zariel's.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, don't give Zariel's sword to this nerd.
So she's
probably just extra
fighting,
things.
and she fights two-handed, right? So she doesn't even have a shield, and she's just swinging. There's blood flying off of her, and she's like, yeah, taking chunks out of this guy. Okay, Sathra, your turn. There's one left, and Rhea is fighting it.
I use my bonus action to move my hex to that one, and then I Eldritch Blast it twice.
Okay, do it.
Okay. I've closed my character sheet for some reason. Okay, here we go. Eldritch Blast, 14.
That's a hit.
For 9.
Okay.
And then D6 for 2, so that's 11 on that one. And then another Eldritch Blast, 15.
That's it.
For another 9, and then roll another for another 2. So
okay, pretty close. Still up, but just barely. Okay, Miffles.
All right, Miffles coming in with the sick off heals. Gonna go and try and staunch the wound on Rhea. You say it was a medicine check needs to make?
Yes, it is a DC 12 wisdom medicine check.
I need to teach Miffles medicine.
Just licking the wound. Gross.
Yeah. Go, Miffles. Easy. She licks it. Yep.
Oh,
better.
Hey, thanks, kitty.
Okay, so Rhea's good now. So the cat flies over and Rhea's like, oh god, oh, it's just you, Miffles. And then Miffles like fixes the wound somehow. It's good.
Magic
right.
cat power.
Magic cat powers. Okay, Bryn, your turn.
Let's see if we can finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea is no longer bleeding out, so I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to smack it twice with my mace.
It's Dr.
23.
Miffle. Yeah, you hit.
For
oh my god.
Sorry, no, ignore the second one. Ignore the first one. 10 damage.
Okay, 10's enough to kill it. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So you just walk over and
the divine smite.
Smash the thing in the head, and it falls to the ground. So what happens to
Rhea? Like, are you injured?
What happens to devils if they die in hell?
They die.
I think they super die.
They super die.
They're actually dead. If you die in hell, you die for real.
Holy shit.
That's the demon devil trade-off.
This is when we reveal the secret thing that we've been working on. We had to take a week off because Adam came to all of our houses and fitted these ankle bracelets. So if our characters
So yeah, now we'll sadly we'll never know it, but these 3 bearded devils' names were Blast, Nod, and Thun, and now they're dead.
Well, they're super dead now.
Yeah, so their bodies just lie on the ground.
Point of order, Adam.
Yeah.
That I must mention.
Yes.
Because otherwise I may forget.
Mm-hmm.
Hex is now an 8-hour concentration for me.
Cool.
So I can just hold it for next time and not have to cast it again if within 8 hours we find
Right, so you like recall it from the corpse and it kind of like swirls around you until you're ready to chuck it out there again.
Precisely.
As long as you still have concentration. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Lulu, I think as the fight like ends, Lulu says to you, Sosirovo,
good job. You're so brave.
and she like flies over to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty brave. The others weren't so keen on coming down to hell. I had to convince them all and everything.
You're truly some kind of hero.
Well, I prefer the term great sage
Ooh, that's
because
good
of how
too.
smart I am. Yep. Do you want to become my second familiar? I just checking.
Miffles hisses at Lulu. It's like, Like, Zariel was mine. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I go over to the woman and the toddlers and check and make sure that like they're all okay.
The woman is just devils. Like, oh my. And so you walk over and like help her up.
I'm picking through the demon.
She's played by Jessie Cox, apparently. Yeah. So the demons, I mean, they have their demonic glaives and they have their cool beards, but that's about all they have going for them.
No
magic weapons.
No devil currency.
I feel like you can't use a bearded devil's like glaive. I think it's like part of them.
I thought it was only when they disappeared back to hell.
No, but I don't think like it's special. It's not just like a magic weapon or it's not just a magic weapon someone made them. Like all of them have them, and I think they're bound to them in some
that
meaningful
makes sense,
way.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, I don't think they're just like special weapons.
Trying to get a magic weapon for Rhea is quite a high priority, I think.
Totally.
So she can help more.
Yeah.
Just take one of their like beardy things and just slide it over her sword.
Just cut their beards off and then tie them to a stick and then just flail people with it. So yeah, you're like gathering stuff. So the woman, she realizes that I was gonna say she's not in danger, but like she's still in hell. So she looks up and I guess I don't know, maybe just somebody help her up. Rhea would.
I made that I was helping.
Oh yeah, so November you help her up. Okay, so she she gets up. You get her up and she says,
"Are you all right?"
She's like, I thought those devils were going to kill us.
How have you survived this long in Elturel as it is with 2 children? You must be very strong.
She shakes her head. No, not at all. We've been hiding in the basement of that building over there, but the food ran out and the water ran out, and so I didn't want my boys to starve, so we came out looking for food and water, and those terrible creatures found us. Oh, thank you for saving us.
You're welcome.
Yes, we're on our way to try and see if there are anyone left at the High Hall. If you'd like, we can protect you at least till there.
She nods and she says, from what I can tell, many of the citizens just dropped dead when we came to this horrible place.
Really?
She looks around and she nods. The shock of the travel was horrible. And then yet others killed by the demons that swarmed in here afterwards.
Devil.
It's not a salient point, but she agrees with you. So she says some citizens tried to flee, crossing the Reach or the Blade over to the western side. The city split in two where the river was, now a terrible chasm and over the edge. And she like just shivers. She said, we heard from some other survivors that this side of the city is the worse off, that on the other side, where the High Hall is, it's not so bad. We were going to make our way there eventually, but I've been too frightened.
Well, don't worry. At the very least, we can help until we get there.
And she
says, going
anyway. She says, did the High Overseer send you?
The High Overseer did not send us.
I mean, technically, he did put us on the path that led to us coming.
She says, "Oh, Torm be praised by his gauntlet. Our High Overseer, Thavius Krieg, is a great man. He's the leader of the city. I'm sure he's working on a plan to rescue us and drive away the devils."
You see November's like soft, like careful face turn into like a weird grimace, and she's like, "Yeah."
Sathra's just standing there and gives one of these, like they're like.
I like uncertain principality in chat said, I guess you could say he sent everyone here. So he says she says to you, she's still like so excited about the fact that Thavius Krieg sent you to save him. She says, besides, the Duke Ravengard is here, and there's no way that High Overseer Krieg would leave him behind.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost certainly there at the High Hall as well.
Have you heard of Krieg appearing in Elturel recently?
And she shakes her head and she's like, oh, I'm sure that if the High Overseer arrived here to save us, we'd know there'd be trumpets and
the Duke.
light.
The Duke is what we need. This is not a salient conversation any longer.
I was just, you did say that
yes,
that he might.
I'm sure we'll see him again.
Okay.
So
I was going to say, you did say that when we
this woman is a moron. Is basically what's happening.
I feel like Bryn as like Sathra starts talking to her, but Bryn just sort of steers her and begins walking. She scoops up like one of the toddlers and like carrying it.
Bryn with like a 3-year-old under her arm.
So Bryn, you hear in your mind,
Oh, that's so sad. She doesn't know Thavia's Creek is evil.
Oh,
Isn't someone going to tell her? It would break her little heart. Oh, I'm so sad.
Tell her when she's in a safer location to hear that sort of.
There's definitely like a physical resistance Sathra is putting up to like just telling this woman that she cut off Davius Krieg's head and then he's super dead and everything is terrible. Like
Bryn adds, last time we broke that news to someone, they didn't take it well. So we might want to wait until we're in a safer location.
You should
Any
kill
magic
this
items?
pathetic woman and her
Shut
foul
up.
children.
Shut up.
They're
Hey,
just going to weigh us down. Leave
We're
them
here.
behind.
You're here to protect people. She's included in that. She like thunks on the shield.
Who are you
That
talking
shield.
to?
Like
Hey,
I said, it's crowded in here.
so
Well,
everybody
Can we
sees
stop
Bryn
with
kind
the
of,
17
everybody sees
voice?
Bryn just sort of flail at the air and like just gesture wildly.
Let's keep going. How about that? Let's go. I take one of the other toddlers by the hand and like have the toddler and then me, and then on the other side of the toddler is Nulf, who like I'm assuming the kid's like trying to grab the ear of the dog or something.
Yeah. I think the kids only know to be scared of hell because all the adults are scared of it. So if you're not, they're kind of just like, okay, this is weird and sucks, but
It's like when a kid falls down and it looks at you, is like, should I be upset?
Yeah, should I cry right now or no? Okay.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Space Forever is tinkering with something as we walk along.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the high hall. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So you arrive at Torm's Blade after a while. Now the traveling it's slow going, right? Because you're hiding. There are a few more times where you have to avoid demons as they walk by, and you all kind of like, go from building to building, moving slowly towards Torm's Blade. And when you get there, it's both a terrifying sight, right? A hellish sight, but also kind of impressive in its way because there's this enormous medieval bridge. And it spans what would have been a river, but now there's no river. There's just a chasm. And if you peer over the edge, you see miles below this meandering black shiny ribbon cutting across the hellscape, which I think, Sathra, you definitely know. Sosorovo, you would definitely recognize it. It's the river Styx, the great black river that runs through hell. And you see it way, way down below. And you see the shadow of Elturel cast by the black sun above you. So when you arrive at the bridge, can somebody roll just a flat D20 for me?
I got it.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead.
I mean, you don't have to.
12.
A 12? Okay, now can you roll a D10?
Okay.
12 bearded gnomes.
A
Very
7.
swingy. Okay.
7 pit fiends.
All right. So you see,
And a
before it
partridge,
sees
a hell
you, you see what you think at first is maybe one terrible creature, but then realize it's a terrible creature riding a different other terrible creature. So
Is it Bryn's steed?
let me show you. You see one of these.
We're going to do the Bridge of Elden thing from Twilight
Shit,
Princess.
cool. Oh
Yeah,
man.
we sure are.
So
Bryn, you definitely need that horse.
you see this thing.
I
You see
want that
Brian,
horse.
the Death Knight. You see this evil, this hellish
Brian.
knight. And it seems to be like it's not guarding the bridge, it's not sitting on it. But when you spot it, Bryn, you hear in your mind, you hear,
Oh, that's an especially bad kind of devil. We shouldn't fight that one.
Shouldn't we?
It's a horse.
Yeah. So Lulu's just like trembling, her little feathers
And
like
a
wiggling.
person on a horse.
And you hear again, Bryn. You hear.
That's right. It's just a man on a horse. Go and kill him. Take his horse. Tear him down. Throw him into the streets. Step on his face.
Well, we need to get in there, so we have to deal with it one way or another. Strides forward.
How are we looking for the sides of the bridge? Should we go like guardrails?
So before you stride out, you feel something like pulling on your cape, and when you look back, you see Lulu has like bitten the end of your cloak and is like pulling on it, and in your mind she says, "Nope, don't go out there."
Do you have an alternate suggestion for us? She thinks she says this out loud.
From what Rhea said, there's another one, a different bridge.
So Rhea turns and whispers, if we don't want to face that thing, there is another bridge, Storm's Reach. It's to the north, but it's going to take us extra time, and I want to get to the hall. I don't know.
Do you also want to die?
Can I roll something to determine whether Lulu is scared because she should be scared, or scared because holy fuck, this thing
make
is
an Arcana
really
check.
Scary?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm not good at Arcana. Yeah, 2. Yeah.
This guy looks like a wimp. This guy looks like a total wimp, and you just your hands begin to itch with the urge to wedgie him. Like you just want to shove him off his horse and give him the worst wedgie he's ever felt. What a dweeb. It's a pushover. Lulu's a coward.
Okay.
All right. Well, that answers that question for me. I guess I go towards the bridge.
So so Lulu is literally holding Bryn back, and then Sathra starts to go, and in your mind, Sathra, you hear,
"No, what are you doing? Stop!"
Hey, listen to the only one who's actually been here before.
She turns around like Sosurova says that, goes, fine. We could take him.
Really not
I'm
that
sure
far
we
out of
could.
our way, right?
Technically, I've been here before, but I've forgotten most of it. But
Shut up, you're not helping.
I'm sorry.
All right. Rhea, lead us to the other bridge.
So Rhea nods and says,
We have
Fine,
we have
the
2
reach-
children. We don't want to deal with the horseman.
The Reach it is, and you head out, going north, heading for Torm's Reach, and that is where we will leave our adventurers for today.
Yeah, Narzagon wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah, it definitely would not have been fun.
That somehow Brit is now the mother? I don't understand. Like, she's got a lot of people talking to her.
God, when I said at the beginning of this, I can't remember if I was doing the prep or if it was the first episode when I was like, yeah, this isn't going to be like Tomb of Annihilation where I have to roleplay 17 different NPCs. I was wrong, apparently. Now I have a demon shield and an obnoxious elephant and like a junior paladin of the junior paladin division and a lady and her 2 kids. There's more NPCs now than there are you, so that's fine. Yeah, and a Narzagon would have chewed you up pretty good.
Its AC is the only problem.
Yeah. Cool. There you go. That was our episode. Thank you for coming, everybody. Let's do some shout outs because I know everybody's got some stuff going on. Some of you even have stuff going on today, I believe. Why don't we start over there? Elf, tell us what you're up to.
Hello, friends. I am Distracted Elf. You can find my stuff usually at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf. But tonight, I believe at 7:30 PST, Lauren, correct me if I'm wrong.
You are correct.
Wonderful. 7:30 PST.
That's when the suite is scheduled.
So 2.5 hours from this moment, you can find Lauren and myself and other nerds who are cool playing a game called Thirsty Sword Lesbians on Lauren's channel. I'm sure
awesome.
He will inform you about that. To give you a preview, give you a taste test. I picked the edgy one.
Surprise! I'm blown away.
Throwing it out there. I have a move called "Good is Too Weak," so you know.
All right, I have a move called "I Ship It."
Yeah,
fantastic.
I have a move called "Nothing Personal, Kid." Teleports behind you. I'm not. In
I
it.
love
I'm
it.
Just
I love it.
joining in.
Well, yeah, Lauren, why don't you tell us a little bit more about this situation and do your shout out.
I'm Random Tuesday, and tonight, yes, on twitch.tv/Random Tuesday, we will be showing off a game that will be published by Evil Hat called Thirsty Swords Lesbians. It is currently in an open playtest, so if you would like to be part of that, I'll make sure there's links and all of that good stuff in the chat. So you can see a taste of the game, which will involve lesbians. I believe this one takes place in space.
Yeah, space.
Swords and being thirsty, both literally and metaphorically. So come watch that. It'll be a lot of fun. I am playing an android who is learning about feelings.
Yes. Oh my God, I love it. Playing artificial creatures that don't know how to be a person is my second favorite thing after playing lick-spittle clerics.
Techno powers, so it's gonna be great.
Is this the third game you and Elf are in together?
This one is a one-off.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yes,
I was gonna say 3 games a week. Damn.
No, this one is a one shot to demo and show off this cool game and get
That's fun.
people interested.
Nice. Well, I hope you have fun. I'm gonna tune in and check it out. Down in this corner is Dave. Dave, I know you've been doing some streaming. What's going on with you?
I have. I've done actual streams like multiple times. If you want to follow my stuff, you can on Twitter at Dave_the_human. And on Twitch, Dave_human. We just started a playthrough of World of Final Fantasy, which is nice and chill and super cute. There's so much stuff.
Excellent. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Blue Jay.
It's me. I'm 30 years old now. I wasn't before, but I am now.
Congratulations.
I did it. I aged up and then I fell down the stair.
Good.
So that's what you can expect if you're not 30 yet. You just like automatically lose dexterity. Just
you know what they say, what goes up must fall down the stairs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from falling downstairs, I'm mostly just doing the normal Blue Jay stuff. You can find me for like hopefully longer and longer periods of time as I recover from this horrible injury on twitch.tv/BlueJay. Otherwise, I'm taking my invalidity and writing a bunch of postcards for my Patreon, which I have these beautiful little wintry postcards that I'm sending out for December, and I'm really excited about. And we're like 9 patrons away from a goal where I'm going to get a cool tux and wear it basically all the time for the rest of my life. So if you want to see Blue Tux, just
I think what
help
you
me
mean
get a goal.
is less.
I want to have more thirsty lesbians on my Patreon. Get it?
Very nice.
That's if we're gonna tie it all in a big circle.
Yeah.
That's the circle.
Cool. So that's patreon.com/BlueJay.
BlueJ712. Yeah, someone already always takes the name without the numbers. It makes me really sad. I only got it once.
Yeah. Well, you got it in the place it counts.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks everybody.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Oh God.
You can find us here next week, I think, with more exciting adventures in hell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay! Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. That's true.
Eve.
So make sure you come back to hell with us, or I'll make this paladin kill you. I can do it.
No.
She does what I say.
Thanks for coming, everybody. We will see you next time for more Roll20 Presents Descent into Avernus. We're actually in Avernus now. Yay! See you in hell, everybody.